Exploring the phrase, at sword's point, unraveling its meaning and usage. Hello and welcome to our English language learning series. Today, we're going to dive into a fascinating phrase, at sword's point. This expression, rich in history and imagery, is a wonderful example of how language can paint a vivid picture. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand its meaning but also how to use it effectively in your conversations and writing. So, let's get started. At sword's point is a phrase that conjures up an image of two individuals holding their swords, pointed at each other, as if ready to duel. Historically, this would indicate a moment of high tension, conflict, or readiness for battle. The swords, being the focal point, symbolize confrontation and opposition. It's a scene straight out of a historical or fantasy novel. In modern usage, at sword's point is often used figuratively. It describes a situation where two parties are in strong disagreement, intense rivalry, or conflict, but not literally fighting with swords. For example, if two colleagues are in a fierce argument over a project, you could say they are at sword's point. It's a powerful way to describe a serious disagreement or a competitive situation. Let's look at some examples to understand its use in context. 1. Political rivalry. The two political candidates were at sword's point during the debate, each fiercely defending their policies. 2. Family feud. The siblings have been at sword's point ever since the dispute over their inheritance began. 3. Corporate world. The two companies have been at sword's point in the market, competing for the top spot in sales. These examples show how versatile the phrase is, applicable in various contexts where conflict and opposition are present. When using this phrase, keep these tips in mind. Use it to emphasize conflict. It's best used in situations where there's a clear and significant disagreement or rivalry. Consider the tone. It adds a dramatic and somewhat formal tone to your speech or writing. Be context appropriate. While it's a colorful expression, ensure it's suitable for the situation and audience. And there you have it. At sword's point is a phrase that not only enriches your vocabulary but also adds a flair of drama and intensity to your language. We hope this video has illuminated its meaning and uses for you. Remember, exploring such phrases can be a fun and effective way to enhance your English skills. Until our next video, keep practicing and exploring the richness of the English language. Happy learning!